Hey guys, so I'm just here crocheting a little bit. I'm trying to get finished with this one because after I get done with this, I'm gonna make my sister a hat, which will be really cute, and I'm like really excited about making, but I don't want to go out and get any more yarn or anything like that until I am done with this because I really don't have a lot of space to store a bunch of extra yarn. What is everybody up to tonight? Hey everybody. Hey, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Usually I'm outside in the garden or on the homestead, but since it is cold and rainy outside, then we have to take things inside and have to figure out other things to do. And I can't stand just sitting around being bored, so this is the time I try to get all of my crocheting and stuff like that done that I'm wanting to do for that year, because as soon as it starts warming up outside, then I'm just stuck. Um, hey, so it is winter break, so the kids are just doing their own things. I think Ian might be on his game. Sophia's watching TV, and then Owen is with Lacey. They're watching a show or something and eating candy and junk. But we're about to be getting ready to put him to bed before too long. So um, that is how. I'm sure in a little bit Mike will be bringing him in here to tell me goodnight. What are y'all up to? I see that y'all are home. Well, when I got home, y'all were home. Hey everybody, don't forget to hit that like button if you are just coming in. We are just crocheting and chilling out, and I thought I would say hey and see what y'all are up to. Yeah, not much at all. And it's so wet. I don't like it at all. I'm glad that today it got sunny for a little bit, even though I was at work. But I'm glad it got sunny just for a little bit, because whew, all this rain is not it. Oh, that would have been nice. We were in having a dance party with the kids like an hour ago. We turned out all the lights, and we had like this, had gotten this like lantern light for Christmas from his mom, and it can flash. So we had turned out all the lights and was just jamming to music for a while. And then Terrence was like, hey, maybe we should go for a walk. And we were really close, but then we changed our mind because it's pretty wet out there. Yes, we had a really good time. It was fun. Did y'all have a good Christmas? I don't think I seen y'all in my live yesterday. That's about right. Ours too. That's for sure. But as long as he had a good time, that's awesome. Yeah, I get that for sure. Our kids as well. It's kind of hard to do Christmas or figure out what they want when they already have everything. That's the problem we had with Ian is he has already had an Xbox, he has a Nintendo Switch and all of it. So we were kind of at a loss of what to get him, but he wanted the newer Xbox. That's what we got him, and with some shoes and things like that. But it gets hard when they get everything already. Hey everybody, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I am crocheting a blanket for my bed. This is for like the springtime I'm whenever I have my sheets changed and stuff for the springtime, then this will be like a throw at the end of my bed. Yeah, I remember that too. I mean, I'm only almost 30, but when I was young, that's how it was a lot of times too, or we didn't get too much during the year unless Christmas or a birthday. But, times change. I don't know. And then my kids' birthdays are right after Christmas, so um, yeah. But I will say with my kids, they don't get too much big stuff throughout the year. It's usually just small things. Um, but they still get stuff. So Christmas is usually for like the bigger stuff we've been wanting to get them and just been putting it off. I just did. Thank you. I tried, but with this pattern, like, it is very easy. Like, usually I have a hard time with my ends, my edges of them, but with this one, I've done really good, which I'm really proud. But I think it's something to do with this stitch that it makes it more crisp. Like, it's just so much better than some of the other stitches that I do. But I really like this stitch. Like, I really like it. But thank you. So Mimi got Owen a like Hot Wheels tractor with a trailer on the back of it, and he got, what else did he get? Um, what else did he get? Oh, I got him what is that? Like a little, kind of looks like a tablet, but it's not. But you can draw on it. It turns different colors. So I got him that. What else did I get him? I knew Mimi was getting the bigger item, so I didn't have to get that for him because I was going to get it for him. He got a bunch of cars, monster trucks. He got a dump truck. What else did Owen get? Oh, he got a little, like, for his size, a basketball thing, but then it's also like a 3-in-1, so it turns into like so it's a basketball thing, like a hoop, and then it turns into a t-ball thing, and then one other thing I can't remember, or maybe like first it's t-ball, and then there's one where it hangs. We got him that, and we got him. I'm trying to think of what else we got Owen. I don't know. We got him a bunch of different, like, smaller things. What all did Owen get for Christmas? Everything. Besides the tractor. Good mommy key. Can you wipe his face off? Look at that. Look at the white.
What did that do to you?
What else did he get? I have videos. Well, I'm on my phone. I don't know. He opened up a lot of presents, so whatever it was, he's got stuff. I can't remember everything. Really? I love it. My grandma taught me, and she taught all of her grandkids. She said it was a dying art, and so she wanted to make sure that we learned how to do it. But it's coming up again, you guys. But yeah, Owen got a bunch of stuff, and he was more than happy. Oh, he got one of those little things where you sit on and you turn the little wheel, and it spins. He got that too, which he's finally learning how to do it. Before you go outside, can you get me my laptop from the couch, please? Mike is about to go work on his Honda, so if you want to see a video of him working on that, or of what he's doing to it at all, then he has videos on his channel. It's in one of my videos, but it's JM Honda is the name of it, right? Yes, so you can go check him out and see what he's doing on his car if you're into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Here, you can have these tomorrow, okay? Have a midnight tonight. Tomorrow midnight again.
Night night.
Say midnight.
You want this too?
You want that blankie?
Good night, Bubby. Hey everybody, I am making a blanket which I'm in love with. It will go on the end of my bed during the springtime. So the white will be something that like hangs closer to the edge of the bed. This is more so like the middle of it, and then I'm just trying to finish it. I'm almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm almost done. I've got to finish the yellow and then the rest of the white that I need to do on this side, and then it will be done. Yeah. Yeah, I need it. Please.
What do you need? The whole thing?
Yeah. Thank you. Hey everybody, we are just here. I'm checking in with y'all, seeing what y'all are up to. Thank you. I'm trying to log into my TikTok as well, but I can't remember my login information. It sucks. Let's try this. No, not letting me. Oops. Get my headphones in so I can be a little quieter. Forgot where I was. So I just filmed a video right before I got on here on this how to do this stitch that I'm doing right now. So if you are curious and don't know how, then I will have that up for tomorrow morning. I just need to edit it this evening and then I'll put it up for the morning. Hey, hey, everybody. How's everyone doing? Because I don't really go live very often and I like talking to y'all. Something different from my normal content that I'm normally doing. me show y'all what hat that I'm gonna be making my sister. So as soon as I get done with this, well, not as soon, but I need to go get some yarn tomorrow. But I'm going to be making a hat that she likes, and I've been wanting to make it, but it's not something that I will personally wear. Um, but y'all, it's really pretty, and it's like all over TikTok right now. But let me try to find a good one to show y'all. Um, Let me see, like this one right here. So I'm gonna be making her something like this hat, which is really cool, and I cannot wait. Um, there was this one on here that was like rainbow with black on it that was really really cute that I need to find because I wanted to do that color for her because it was just amazing. Let me see. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, honey. You can't come up here because you don't have any shorts on. Maybe some shorts. Okay. Well, I can't find it right now, but it is cute, you guys. So, no, not yet. So, I think we normally order those in the springtime. So, probably after the first of the year is when we'll go ahead and put our order in for the spring time. And then we probably won't get them till April-ish time is probably when we will pick our date for it, just because, I don't want to have them inside for too long because they're gonna be little, so I'm gonna have to have them in my shed for a couple weeks, and then I can move them outside. The warmer it is, the more likely I can have them just outside only, which is what I prefer. I really don't like the whole inside thing, but we'll do what we have to do. But so we're gonna do like 50 first, and then after when it gets like halfway through, we're gonna get another 50 more on order so that we can just rotate them. And by the time it's time to our put out the second batch, then our first batch will be time to go. So that's what we plan on doing so that we can get the most out of the summertime and springtime for our chickens so that we can stock our freezers with more meat, because you can't have meat chickens in the winter. Bugs are hardly there, and there's not very many, and it's just too cold for them. It gets really cold. So we are going to be doing as much as we can during the spring and summertime. And yeah, so I've been trying to save up for like different equipment to make it easier so that we don't have to like hand pluck and stuff like that. So I already have like a big scalder that I could use. Um, but I do want to pluck her because I'm not hand plucking 50 to 100 to 150 chickens. Um, I'm just not going to do that. Yes, it really does. That's why one reason why I seen it, I'm like, that is so lazy. I need to make it for her. Yeah. So yeah, the brooding process, like with us, it would be a lot better now because I love you too, because we have a shed for them that we can put them in. But whenever we did it in that house, y'all, I did not like it. So now we have a shed that we could put them in for the me in the meantime. But yeah, you can get laying hens like from all over. Like so many people are selling them that are near us. And things like that, depending on how many you want. You might wanna ask Lacey if she wants to part with any of hers, but, yeah, you can find them, and a lot of times they'll even have a rooster with them, like, they'll sell, like, 4 hens with 1 rooster or something like that, because they're trying to get rid of some, so That's always good too. But one thing I do like about having new chicks is their first winter, most of the time they will lay. So we're getting quite a bit of eggs still because it's their first time. However, with like the older hens that we have that we got from my cousin, um, they don't lay in the winter now because this is like their third winter. But the new ones are laying their first winter. So like we haven't seen really a decrease in eggs because our babies picked up and were able to lay eggs their first winter. However, I mean, there's different things you can do to make them lay in the winter, but I don't think that's really that good. I think they need their little break time and rest, and everything slows down in the winter, so why not? Why can't they slow down? And I want to have chickens that will last a while and be able to provide me eggs, so that means I have to take care of them, and make sure that they are okay and not overdoing it. Yeah, so that is true. We started out having like 10 or 15, and then now we ended up with like 30 or more. Um, but and there's still more that we want to get because we want our eggs to be certain colors. Like we want certain colors. So there's like a chicken that will lay like a dark chocolate color egg that we want in our egg collection. And so we're at some point we're going to get one of them. And we want to find one that lays a pink egg, which those are a little bit harder to come by because what we found out, Lacey was researching it a lot, and so Easter eggers and olive eggers lay like the green, blue, and pink eggs. However, those are like the mutts of the chicken breed. So they're not like a real, like a true name brand breed. They're like a mutt of the breed. And so they can either lay blue, green, or pink. So you don't ever know which one you're going to get when you're getting them. So we already have a green egg and we already have a light blue egg, but I really want the pink one and the dark chocolate one. Is the ones that we want to add. So we found somebody that is pretty local to us, and she has ones that lay the dark chocolate egg. So we need to get some hens from her. But yeah, we started out with like 10 or 15 and we ended up with like 30 something and we're already planning on getting more. So yeah, it's not and it gets kind of addicting, like, but I think we're, about done. We have like two that will probably be, dying soon just because they're so old and we got them from my Aunt Kim before she passed away and they were already 4 years old. So I'm sure they're going on to being like 5 years old. And, one of them, um, I don't know, they seem to be getting really old. So, I'm sure that at some point they're not gonna be able to be here anymore, so, we have to replace them. And they haven't been laying for a couple of years now, because they are, too old now. It's a little bit high. $35? But those black chickens are they do look weird, and, like, if you, like, try to butcher them, they also, their skin is black. It's crazy to me, like, I never knew until I started researching more about different chickens and stuff, and I've, like, joined more pages on Facebook, and I seen the black chickens, and their skin is black, and their meat is black, and I'm like, "What the world?" Like, I don't think I could do it. Like, I just know I couldn't do it. Like, if it ever got to that time where I had to do something, put it down or something, but yeah, it's crazy. We also are but after this year of doing our meat chickens, then next year, I think we're gonna try to experiment with other breeds because, like, we're just gonna do, like, the normal breed this time just to make sure we can get through it and make sure everything works out fine, and then I think we're gonna try to find a, meat chicken that is something that we could produce on our farm. So like with like Cornish hen chickens, like you can order them and you can have like, like your chicken from the grocery store or whatever. But some of them you can't hatch them, like if you get this breed and this breed, you can't have this breed. I don't know how they do it or whatever, but so I want to be able to try to find a breed that I can hatch at here and then also use it for a meat bird. So, God forbid something happens, then we would always be able to hatch our own and then be able to at least have chicken here. That would be relatively easy to do. Um, so that is one thing we would like to do. Thank you so much. Hi, Pat. Yes, I am loving it. And I'm almost done. Yeah, they are. But oof, yeah. They are weird looking, that's for sure. Or different looking, shall I say. You do? What do you normally like to crochet? Do you do like blankets, hats, stuffed animals? What do you normally do? I am I have normally done like blankets. I did one for all of my kids recently, before I started this actually. And then um I can do hats. I can do um like washcloths. I can't do stuffed animals yet. I really want to learn how to do those. I haven't even attempted to try to do them. So it's not that I probably could do it. I just haven't tried. Because it just seems a little bit harder to me. But I do want to try to do that. And then yeah, I think that's really all. I don't know if you were in here when I was showing it, but there's this hat that I want to make for my sister, and I just want to make it to say that I made it. Um, Let me find the picture again. Right here's one. Mhm. So it's a hat, but with ruffles that I really want to do for her. I think she would love it. Um, I just want to see if I can make it. Awesome. I tried to do a sweater recently, actually, and it did not turn well. I tried this one lady's pattern that I was doing, or trying to go off of, and it just was too way too big, and I did small, but it seemed like it was going to be very, very large, and so I was like, "Nah, I just give up," because I got pretty far with it, and it looked like it was gonna be like a large, so I stopped. That's awesome. Really? Yeah, I love it. I wanna make it so bad, so I think sometime this weekend, I will probably start it. I seen it on TikTok, and I was like, "This is so my sister." So if you make it, let me know how it goes if you end up doing before me. I plan on starting this weekend, but life happens sometimes. So we'll see. Yeah, I seen this lady on TikTok doing it and she like does lives on TikTok and she had like she sells the hats and she could do one hat in like 3 hours. And some people said it took them like a couple of days to do it. So I'm kind of curious to see like how long it'll take me to do it. Um, but yeah, so we will see. But that's awesome that you crochet too. My plan is during this winter, because I'm tired of buying people Christmas gifts, to be honest. I don't like it, and half the time I'm trying to find them different things to buy for them, and it's just no fun for me if I'm stressing more about um, but to buy them than anything else. So, what I'm going to do for next year, but I'm going to start in the winter because I don't really have as much time in the summertime, but I'm going to start in the winter making different things for people for Christmas. So, and I'm just going to do like little kits. And that's what they're gonna get for Christmas, and, um, I know I would be happy getting handmade things and stuff like that. I think it means more, and it's also something that I can use. So I'm wanting to, like, crochet, like, dishcloths, like, and do, like put them in there, like, a pack of 3, and then dish towels, and do a pack of 3, um, and then maybe some scrunchies, um, and then put some of my loofahs in there. Whoops, I messed up. The loofah that I have made, I think I'm gonna put those in there with it, and then maybe make people some vanilla, homemade vanilla, and add that and be like a little gift basket type thing for everybody. Oh, that's cool. I've seen those too been going around lately too, the granny um square hats, those look really cool too. I really need to make one of those too. Have you seen the blankets that people have been making? And it's like the granny square blankets, but it's a little bit different than like the, you know, actual square. But yeah, so that's what my plan. Yeah, I'm tired of being stressed, okay? It's not supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be fun and joyful and all that stuff. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to get a head start on that for the adults and I'm going to um start making that kind of stuff and then just putting it up until next year so that I don't have to worry about it. And that's what it is. We normally draw names. But I didn't want to be involved in that this year just because it's just too much. I don't like it. But we did get our parents something and all the kids, of course, we get them something, but um with we didn't do the name drawing or anything like that. I just didn't want to. Let me see if I can find it because it was really pretty, and I seen this. I think that's what the girl called it, and I seen it, her doing it. It was in color she was using was really pretty. Okay, it was Granny Stripes crochet blanket is what it's called. So that's my fault. But it's very, very pretty. Let me see if I can find a better picture of it. It's really pretty, and I think in about doing one as well. Whoops. Let me get off of that. It's very, very pretty. So that might be too. Really? That's a long time. Hopefully she still has it. That would be awesome. But I want to do that one, and this the lady that was doing the one I just showed, the granny striped, blanket, she did black, and then she did, like, a rainbow top color and was very pretty together. The black helps make the colors pop a lot, which is really pretty. This is my last row for the yellow, and then I'll be done with the yellow, and then I will move on to the white, and then, um, I will be done with it. I don't think Imma do, like, an extra edge or anything because my edges look so good. So, I'm just going to leave them how it is. I might add a couple of tassel top things on the bottom here, maybe, because it won't cover up my whole bed. So, I'm thinking about doing that so that, um, just for, appearance look. Um, and I still have more yarn that I can use. So that's what I think I'm going to do. And then I will be done with this one, which I'm excited about. Um, Stay over here, okay? What are you doing? What? Just watching. What are you doing in your room? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, so my grandma taught me how to crochet when I was like younger, like a teen, I would say. Um, and I would crochet on and off since then, but um, like I would just do it on and off. I didn't really wouldn't do too much. Like if I wanted to make a scarf or something, I would make it and then I'll be like, okay, I'm done with this. And then I wouldn't pick it back up for another year or two. But here recently, I have really got into it and I've been like looking at different patterns more and stuff like that. And there's TikTok, so there's all kinds of people doing all kinds of stuff on there. And as soon as you watch one crochet video, you find all of them. and that's what's been happening. So I've seen so many other things I can make and so many other stitches that I can do. It's really cool. Um, and I want to just try them all, it feels like, because I want to see if I can do it. But, I'm not trying to be a yarn hoarder or anything, and I don't have enough space right now. So this one, I've probably been on this one. I think it's been today will be the third day. Um, I believe it will be the third day. And this one isn't a very big one. Like it's pretty narrow compared to other blankets I've made. And but it is longer. But yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I never thought about that actually, which I don't know why I didn't think about that because I get like books for like the garden and stuff. I don't know why I wouldn't think about crocheting, but that's a good idea. You tired? No, you look tired. There's also a new thing out that I've been seeing on. You want to watch TV in here? You don't? Okay. There's also a thing that I've been seeing on TikTok where um, it's like a knitting machine. Which have never seen before, which I know is kinda like the looms, which I know how to do those, and I've done a bunch of, like, baby, hats with those, but, there's, like, a whole knitting machine, and it's crazy because you just crank it, like, wind it or whatever, and then, it just starts knitting for you, I guess, with you doing that. But they say that you can make all kinds of stuff with it, like different patterns for blankets, hats, scarves, ear warmers, all kinds of stuff. Um, which seems cool, but I don't know. To me, it just seems like it's taking a little bit of the fun out of it. But if you're like selling your products and you're like producing a whole bunch, and I can see. But I don't think I would want it just to because, like, you're not I don't know. It's just different. My grandma and mother taught me how to crochet and sew when I was young. I'm well over 50 now and still enjoying it. That's awesome. I really like that. That's what I'm hoping, like, whenever I get older, I can teach my family, my kids, and then also, be able to hold that memory from my grandparents. That's really cool. I'm sure you are very good at crocheting then, since you've been doing it for so long. So the question I have, knitting machine, yeah, it seems like it would make your wrist hurt quite a bit. There are like motors that you can get for them that make them like do its thing on its own with this motor. But still, then that makes it even more taking the fun out of doing it, it seems like to me. Um, but yeah, I don't think I could do it. I don't want to do it, I guess I should say. But they're all over TikTok. That's all I'm seeing are those. And I'm just like, come on now. My scissors. You can hand me those? You got So we're gonna move on to our white, and we will do what I've been doing with this blanket is I've just been doing like 6 of each besides the purple. The purple I did 12 since that's the middle. And then I've been doing 6 for the rest of it, and um it looks really good. It's gonna fit just about lengthwise on my bed. Really? That is awesome. I want to be able to so my plan that's so awesome because my plan is I've been doing blankets. I did my kids one recently before I just started this. I did all 3 of my kids one a blanket. I'm making this one, and I need to finish one other blanket I've started, but, I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna make this hat that's different than something I've ever done. And then I want to move on to the clothes. Thank you so much. But yeah, then I want to move on to the clothes because um I wear a lot of that kind of stuff for one, and for two, it would be really cool to be able to do something like that. It takes a lot of skills, in my opinion. You sure you're not tired? You look really tired, girl. You look real tired. Did you have a good day today? Yeah, you can go to with me to. I need to go to the yarn store tomorrow. You do? Mm. Yeah, I don't have work tomorrow. Yes, I've seen those too. How was that? Like, was it hard or was it just normal? Like, how would you rate on um easy to hard, medium? Those were really cute. I think my daughter would love that. Yeah, looks like it's getting better for sure. Looks like it's getting better, girlfriend. Mhm. Yeah, that's fine. It's Christmas break. You've been watching your TV a lot. Okay. Did you go on the trampoline any today? You did? Oh, then maybe I can do that then. Huh. It just looks so much harder, I guess, than what I would have thought it was something different. I'll have to look into that then. Because I'm making stuff. Like I'm making a blanket with this one in it. This one had a bunch of different colors, so I had to get a bunch of colors for it. Now I need to make Aunt Lacey a hat. So I need to get yarn for that. And then I'm probably gonna go ahead and get the yarn for washcloths and things like that that I want to make for next year. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah. Ugh, fibers are bothering me. So, I just like I have it like, regular at the end, and then before I turn my work and chain one, I just do my slip knot, and then I, do my chain one with that, and then I tie those two together, and then I will end up sewing, so I tie them, and then when I get done, I will sew it into the, blanket, and then that's just how I change it, my colors. It does, doesn't it? Mhm. I went sleeping. What? Yeah, um, maybe behind your door? Mm, well, no. Mm. I think it could go, like, where your backpack hooks are? I think it could go right there, up underneath that? Yeah, that would happen. Well, I mean, I can wash it. Yeah. I told you this year, didn't I? I said you don't might not want to get nothing with a bunch of stuff on it because you might change your mind throughout the year that you don't want it no more. Was I right? Yes. What were y'all doing out there? Hmm. Yeah. Somebody's shooting. Oh, yes, honey. Why didn't you eat snack whenever it was snack time, honey? Well, why didn't you ask for help? There's fruit in there, isn't there? You could have some of that. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. Yeah. I just asked Lacey if she wanted to see where I was now, because I was doing some earlier today. So I live in Central Arkansas, and right now I believe it's um like 55 maybe. And today I think it got up to like 60, and but then I think this coming up week it's supposed to get down to like in the 30s. What about our cold? It doesn't get like too terribly cold compared to other places, but it does get cold too for us, um, and cold enough to where you can't really do too much out there because you'll be freezing. But our real winter hits usually like in January to March is when like it's really cold, like potential snow. Like in January and February before we've had like snowstorms that we have like a whole bunch of snow that we've never had before, um, and things like that. No, it's 9 o'clock. Oh, wow, you're in Michigan. Yeah, I bet it does get very cold. My mom, she was actually born in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. And yeah, it was very cold down there, she says. And y'all get a bunch of snow too, right? What other people on here? Went to the bathroom. Are y'all going back out there or y'all done? Yeah, yeah. Sure. Why don't you get it tomorrow? And who's gonna go out there with you? I don't know. It's gonna be dark. Nobody's gonna be there to hold a light for you. I wouldn't wait till tomorrow. Mm. So how are you gonna carry the lantern and the shoe rack? I made a shoe rack for, well, I just had made it. I was gonna use it for myself. It was out of wood that I made all by myself, and I was really happy I made it all by myself. It just wasn't big enough for all of my shoes like I thought it was gonna be. So my son, he's been asking if he can have it, so I finally said yes. So he was really excited and wants to go get it like right now out of the shed. Um, so I guess he's going to go get it. I really should be like re doing the yarn, um, but so then I won't have these knots. But it's just takes more time sometimes, I feel like. I've been seeing this yarn, I don't even know what you call it, winder or whatever. Oh, wow. See, I don't think I could deal with a bunch of snow personally. I'm already cold whenever it gets to like 55, like it is now. I don't think I could do it, and I can't drive in it. I get scared. But I guess y'all are more set up for a bunch of snow, whereas we aren't set up for it at all. But oof, I don't know if I could do it. I could do probably like a couple of days, and then after that, I would want it gone. But I seen this thing that somebody had, a course again on TikTok, 'cause I watch a lot of TikToks, and she had a yarn winder um on her TikTok, and it looked really cool and really easy. That I'm thinking about purchasing. Just so I don't have to deal with stuff like this, because this is annoying. And it was electric, which is also really good because she didn't have to sit there and hand crank it. Yeah, it was really cool, the one that this lady had. Let me see if I can find one. I have no clue where she got it, but um, it was cool. So it's only $50 on Amazon. Um, it comes in gray, pink, purple, and white. It's 49.99 right now. But this is what she had, and she said it worked really good for her. I just typed in yarn winder electric, and that's what came up. I mean, one of the things that came up. But I'm really thinking about getting it, and that's pretty affordable. Um, and she was doing a multiple skeins of yarn winding and stuff, so I'm thinking about doing it so I don't have to keep on dealing with my yarn getting all knotted up and things like that. But my friends, I think it's about time for me to get on off of here. I'm getting hungry and I want a snack. And my husband is back inside, so I'm sure he's going to want to hang out. But thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Thank you, Miss Pat, for talking to me. I really do appreciate it. Um, and I will see y'all next time. Don't forget, tomorrow morning I will be having a video up of how I did the stitch, just in case anybody is wanting to know how to do the block stitch. I will be having that, just a short, quick video, straight to the point. And then I am going to be filming some stuff throughout the week of the homestead stuff. But I hope you all have a good night and a happy New Year's if I don't see you before then. But have a good night, you guys.